Okay, so who should?
Let's lead right into the first
All right,
topic. Who's the biggest threat to the playoff team? So we'll start out. We'll start with the West since we already just started with the
let's.
Thunder.
Let's go to.
We already started.
One team, bro. One team. We
Okay,
can't just start naming hella.
okay.
Cause
I'll
no, I
name
know
it.
what we gonna do. We'll say the Dallas Mavericks. Then we start talking about Dallas. They'll be like, but I don't know if they play the Kings too. That'd be tough. But I don't know. You want to play the Warriors? No, nigga. Everybody, one team. Everybody,
All right,
game.
So
Pick
wait,
one
are we
team.
including
So we
play-in
picking the
teams?
team. We basically
No
we
play-in,
basically
right?
saying the team that the like. Are we saying wait? The question is like, are we saying the team that we're saying team that we should that the team should avoid, or I'm
They
confused.
biggest. So the team that's in
The biggest
playoffs-
threat.
Yeah, the biggest.
Bro,
threat.
he
So like,
can just
we
say
just say
shit. He
okay.
can
So
just say
like,
shit,
so
bro.
We just said OKC. So we would say like who they should avoid the playoffs, or
for example, smart
Whoever
man.
did this, I love the way you think.
For example,
I did.
the Suns don't want to play any team that Luka's on. Like the Suns wouldn't want to play Dallas last year because Luka's won't give no.
Oh, okay,
bro.
okay.
Clippers.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
The Clip-
But
the
then
Clippers-
pick a team, bro.
I gave an example that wasn't
All right, we
this
just
year.
get OKC. Let's just do order. Just do it about like order.
We're starting from OKC.
Yeah,
Yeah, OKC, Houston. Like just do it the order right now.
and then we're gonna do. We're not gonna do the play. We ain't gonna do the 9th and 10th seed because we don't know if they're gonna win. So we just gonna do whoever's in 8 right now.
Neither one of them niggas gonna get picked anyway. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's a 9th and 10th. Yeah, neither one of them niggas gonna get picked anyway.
Yeah, neither one of them. I don't
They
think
green. That's a
Yeah,
green light.
I don't think neither one of them teams gonna win the play regardless. But we're just not gonna count.
I ain't gonna lie though.
On the East, maybe.
If I'm Dallas, if I'm Dallas and I can make this they can't make the 7th seed. I was about to say if I was Dallas, on team I see I would want to play is the Rockets.
True.
Want to play? Would you win? I don't know. But if I wanted a chance, be the Rockets.
Mm-mm.
But all right. Well, OKC first.
Yeah, okay, see, fuck it. Luka.
I'm going first?
45 first game back in Dallas.
I'm going first.
Yeah.
All right, the Thunder. The biggest threat to the Thunder, bro, I would say, is the Nuggets. Actually, hold on. I don't know how I'm. Hold on. My fault.
Are we talking about like just in general or like first round matchup?
Hold on. No, we talking about. Well, yeah. We do it general or first round. Because I was trying to pick a team.
Just in general.
I'm gonna go to Warriors. Realistically,
For OKC, you think you got their number?
yeah. Not even a number, but like I just think the style of play. I think they can compete with it to a certain extent. Like I feel like we just got too much that they just can't. They ain't gonna be able to counteract that shit, bro. Shea gonna have to be Shea, which he's gonna be, but I don't think they can handle Steph. What Jimmy gonna bring in the playoffs. He gonna be. I know because Jimmy finna live at the free throw line now. Like we finally got a nigga that like a lot of the things that used to hurt us, we actually have now. Like even Pies low key be like getting more free throws. And if I ain't gonna lie, if niggas keep hooping a certain way, a lot of teams will want to see us. But just based off like just off face value, I think them two things, bro. And I just feel like after Shea, I feel like we can get after somebody like J-Dub, bro. Like J-Dub is somebody you stick Jimmy on. Like you know Shea gonna do what he gonna do, so you stick Moses on him, but you stick Jimmy on J-Dub. You know, like you start.
Or
You got the defensive player of the year on Chet. You got the defensive player of the year guard Chet. Like, bro, I'm telling you, gang. I'm telling you. Like, we good against OKC. We good. I would now. The reason why I said Denver is only because I was thinking, okay, they got. Wait, no. I know. I'm just saying. I just defended myself, bro. I was only thinking Jokic.
After.
Bro, I'm not gonna go into the whole thing. I was just saying. I was just thinking Jokic and that he's a scoring big. I think they was gonna be the guard there.
Bro.
But and then I looked right under and I'm like, hold on, bro, what am I talking about? Steph Curry's team is right under that shit. Like they not beating them niggas. and I was trying to, I don't know, bro. We gonna be able to say a team more than once, or we gonna say a team once? Because I use these niggas.
You said more than once. You feel like it's the playoffs. You know, y'all can't end up facing each other in the later round. You never know. Shit, you said
right.
more than once.
How about y'all?
Biggest threat.
I agree. I think the go-to. Biggest. I think you said just in general, right?
Yeah, just in general.
Not first.
Yeah.
The Lakers.
Like you said, Lakers.
No. Actually, yeah, Lakers. I'll take the Lakers. Golden State will be my second option though, but Lakers. because just the simple fact of Luka just owns OKC, and I feel like what's gonna make it hard this year is Luka's gonna be healthy. So
and we take that shit personally.
yeah,
Niggas be saying Shea better.
and I think him and Shea just got a good rivalry. I think Luka pays attention to like the stuff the damage Shea doing. So he kind of like it probably Luka's the type of dude, you know, if Luka has a bad game in the playoffs, you know Luka always gonna bounce back. Like Luka got that type of mentality. He see like like he respects Shea as a peer, but he also probably like okay, like motherfuckers forgot this is I'm still Luka. Like
we could get some crazy matchups. Oh my god, bro, I'm really just up there thinking, what the fuck?
Like, so I'm gonna take Lakers, and I think, and they already been kind of having a little rivalry and stuff, like a little bit, because you know the past years when OKC wasn't that good, they used to always bust the Lakers' ass when they had like Russ and shit. So now it's kind of like, now that the Lakers got Luka, that adds more to the rivalry, and you know it's experience versus youth.
Okay, to give y'all since
oh my god,
since you guys already said two people that I feel like could get them niggas a threat. I'm gonna give y'all somebody different. I'm gonna say, and he said, the nigga gonna say the Nuggets. I ain't gonna say the Nuggets because I was the Nuggets, but I'm gonna say Memphis Grizzlies. I feel like
It's interesting.
I feel like they're the experienced version of OKC a little bit. Like if Ja actually comes to hoop and shit, play like he been playing in these last 10 games.
I've been hooping, bro.
Like I said, if he plays like he has been in the last 10 games, if he actually comes to hoop, he can somewhat balance out the Shea effect. And then Jared Jackson, more experience. Chet. I mean, Chet's going to be better, but right now, you have to give Jared Jackson a 9. And I think Desmond Bain and Jalen Williams, that could be a even out matchup. So I feel like realistically, the teams can match up evenly.
All their depth the same. There's depth about the same.
The depth about
and there's depth. Yeah,
and it's not like the energy of it's not like the youth of OKC is gonna outweigh Memphis. I feel like Memphis got the youth too, so that both the energy is gonna be the same. They both gonna be on there with each other. Like they're gonna be talking shit. It's gonna be one of those grounded out series. So I'll say Memphis. Even Memphis lose that series, I say Memphis because they'll give their ass like 7 games. So even if Memphis lose, you still tired out OKC for the next round. Like they don't want to see that for the first round matchup.
That's what I was thinking when I said, damn, like we can get some crazy matchups. I'm like, because Memphis could realistically drop and have to face them niggas if they was to lose the 7th but win 8th game. Like, damn, we'll get Ja versus Shea. That'll be raw. That'd be raw.
But Ja have to play like he played in the last 10 games. I will say that's ass. He can't play like he did for 65% of the season. I ain't like that shit.
Bro, he gonna play good, bro. That's the playoffs. He gonna hoop.
Okay,
the dark horse
series.
The dark horse is Minnesota though.
Yeah, I was gonna say Minnesota, but then I just don't feel. Julius.
I ain't gonna lie, Minnesota.
Julius fucks them up a lot.
He playing decent with them.
He is.
Now lately, he been playing good.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for them to get rid of him and let Nas be the second option. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready for that shit to happen. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Get rid of this nigga, let that contract go. So they lose it. Whatever happens this season happens, let that nigga go. Start Nas, give him his bread. Then hopefully Rob get better. You develop Rob more. Terrence probably starting a little bit more next year. Rob be like 6 man. Red Velvet.
No, they probably might use Rob.
By the third season, Rob starting, bro.
Nah, I ain't
third
gonna
season, they gonna be
nice,
bro. Nas Reed is cold, gang.
Nah, he is cold. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. They might use Rob and Julius Randle to go get Kevin Durant.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
It could, because Minnesota seemed like the type of team. They not. I don't think. I personally, I would keep depending. I feel like they can finesse some shit and keep McDaniels. I'm keeping McDaniels for sure and Nas.
Keeping McDaniels for sure.
Yes. You have to keep him defensively, strictly for defensively purposes. And I just like
O'Neal.
I like the tandem of him and Ant defensively though. Like if McDaniels, I just always say McDaniels just got to play better. He got to be. There's no way in hell McDaniels should be averaging 15 points easily, 16 points easily.
All I'm saying about McDaniels, to me, McDaniels and Cam Reddish are similar. Like they was supposed to be like they was saying like Jay McDaniels was like KD, and then they was saying Cam was like Paul George. But to me, Cam could still get that off in the league. McDaniels, that's not really.
Like, don't get him to average 20. Just give me 16. Give me 16. He can give me 16. I'll catch and shoot, drive. He can give me.
You tell me he can give me 16. It's like
he's not.
It's like he. I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's like
bro. I'm telling you,
I don't
bro.
know.
I'm telling you, bro.
He doesn't do anything consistent enough to bet on.
Yeah.
That's what you about to say. I already know that.
I'm telling you, bro. He's never going like I ain't gonna say never because he's still young and he can get better.
He cannot give you 2.
Yeah, like so, bro. Like there's games where he'll have 0, bro. He'll have 0, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like that nigga's not good, bro. Offensively, he's good. He's great. He's great enough defensively that gets him a starting spot. So that's how good defensively he is. But
and he has offensive potential. But it's potential.
Like because like one game he'll have 18, 16 out of nowhere. Nikhil has his
hands
down nowhere. But both them niggas is like they like you gotta have one or the other, bro. You can't have both.
Nah, he should be a little bit better, bro. He do got some type of skill. Like he can shoot. Cause I looked at his old mixtape when I'm like, let me see if he. Maybe I was just tweaking. I kind of was. Like, but his jumper is like he could be. I think that's why they're trying to call him KD because he could dribble to be that big, but he had like a real pure jumper. It's just his jumper don't fall no more, and his ball handling is not how motherfuckers thought it was. Like it's good, but it's not like
it's
yanking niggas shit.
That nigga's not good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he's not good. There's a couple of these niggas that's actually not good. Like, I don't lie, bro. Oh yeah, that's what we can talk about.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. PJ Tucker is not a good basketball player. He's not good at basketball.
Timberwolves in Detroit. We gotta talk about the little scuffle. But
oh yeah.
What's it called? What's gonna say? Isaiah Stewart.
Rockets.
Isaiah Stewart says he's not good, bro. He's better than me.
Bro, I seen him play in real life, bro.
I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, he's better than you. He's an NBA. Duh, motherfucker. He's an NBA player. I'm talking about compared to other NBA players, he's not good at basketball. I ain't gonna lie. Watching him play, bro, he does like he absolutely like Draymond, bro. Like it's underestimated that Draymond could pass, and he'll average 15. He averaged 15 before. Like Draymond will do shit on the basketball court. You can say he's actually a skillful basketball player. Isaiah Stewart had a little 3-pointer going for like maybe half a season. That shit disappeared like a motherfucker. That now you can really see his game. He's not good, bro. I'm sorry.
Reggie Evans.
Yeah, like literally Reggie. Like this nigga's just out there to beat people up. When they be saying that shit, I can see it, bro. Like now that's a nigga that's really out there to really just beat motherfuckers up. Like there's no, you know how like they be talking about how like they was just drafted centers to guard Shaq. That's Darren Wood. He's one of them niggas.
Oh, bro. Sweaty ass nigga.
Yo, bro, just on your ass. But to the Rockets.
Their biggest threat?
Shit, I'll go first. I'll say I don't want to say Memphis again, but really it's Memphis just how they played all season against Memphis.
No, I feel like they could beat Memphis.
But
they could beat them.
But what I'm gonna say is the Lakers. I feel like Lakers experience is gonna kill them. LeBron already don't like E-Man. So he's gonna have a little extra motivation. Then it's like they got nobody to guard Luka. You got a little ass Fred VanVleet. I mean, you throw Amen on him, but he's still young. He's still young. We're gonna get this lick in this first round. So I don't think they want to see the Lakers. And I don't see no team in this mid, but I'll say the Lakers specifically the Lakers. They got no backline defense to guard LeBron. They got Dylan Brooks on their team. They got Dylan Brooks on their team. Dylan Brooks talk shit.
I would have Dylan Brooks guard Luka and have Amen guard LeBron. I know he could do it the other way around, but me personally, I feel like
Amen. I ain't like not a player. I ain't like not a player. You can't do that shit. Maybe regular season, see how that go.
I ain't gonna lie. Amen different. Amen different. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Amen got a different motor to him, and Ime as his coach. Amen on bullshit.
We're talking about LeBron.
He on bullshit.
We're talking about LeBron.
I know. Amen got Amen slides feet. He blocks shots. He got hands. And he's very smart and athletic. Like Amen is probably the best on ball defender in the league right now.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm not even gonna say not even on ball. He might be the best defender. But Houston, I'm gonna say their biggest threat, bro. Damn near would be the Lakers. I agree. I ain't gonna lie. They don't want realistically. I know I just said that, but realistically, they don't want to see them niggas. They don't want to see them niggas. They don't. Nah, LeBron is not the person that they gonna want to play.
Bro, they gonna play that nigga. And LeBron
because they gonna try to be and what'll happen is they'll win game one.
Yeah,
they'll win game one because they're gonna be rough and they're gonna be talking crazy. Ime gonna be a certain way, and you're gonna see LeBron and Luka walking off the court. Luka gonna be smiling walking off the court, and LeBron gonna be looking blue. He gonna be just not looking at nobody, fixing his arm sleeve and stuff. They gonna come back next game and they both gonna have 40-point triple doubles, and they gonna win the rest of the games. Like I already know how that will go, bro. They'll beat them in 5, and I know the Rockets are gonna win game 1, and I know they're not gonna win anymore after that.
And they gonna be hype. It's gonna be in Houston. They gonna be hype. Ime gonna be talking shit. Ime, you know LeBron and Ime already got into it And then Dylan Brooks always talking LeBron like still to this. I don't know, he infatuated with that nigga or what. But
that's what I'm saying. You got LeBron, then you got to deal with this another assassin that be smiling like Luka. Like, and then it's like Austin Reeves to piss you off having a crazy game. Like they can't handle that, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go with a different team. I'm gonna go with the team they don't want to see. The Rockets want to avoid the Warriors.
Why?
Because I think, like, especially them winning that game. That game, what was the last game? I feel like the Warriors would get them because, especially in the playoffs, like Warriors, like Jimmy hasn't even been playing a good game. Haven't had a real Jimmy like scoring crazy game. Yeah. So, and I think like it was just the Warriors' offense is a little too much now. Like Houston got it defensively, but I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy. Like Houston problem is gonna be like their offense at times. Cause sometimes I don't like the way that like Fred be taking the shots away from Şengün, Green. Like they need to have the ball in their hands. But Fred in a way you kind of need Fred because he kind of gets them in a place. But then it's like a weird mix. Like they offense is really Houston. What makes Houston so good is their defense, but their offense is shaky. And I think the Warriors, the way they're playing offensively, the way their offense they play. It'll be a little too much because Warriors got a little more weapons. So even if Jimmy not having a good game, Steph having a good game, now you got Pies, Moody, Kuminga. Like they got a little more weapons. And Draymond the type. I wouldn't say he would clamp Şengün, but that's Şengün's first playoff experience. I think that's not a good matchup for Şengün.
So after Sunday, that's all I gotta say.
Bro, stop it, bro. It took Austin Reeves 50 minutes to finally show up. Positive that from the beginning, getting that boy buckets. Stop it. Took his ass a long time to show up. He didn't know the real white boy was in town. He ain't never seen a real white boy before. He said, "Oh fuck."
30 boy? 30 ball.
He ain't never seen a real white boy before. He said, "Oh fuck."
30 ball. Said, oh, fuck. He actually had 30 like the last 5 games.
Cool, bro. But he's not Pies.
Better.
He's not Pies.
You're right.
But I agree though, bro. I feel like, of course, I feel like they don't want to play the Warriors game. Like we just got too much form, and it's like when your best player is young, and we got the DPOY, you don't want to see that. They play the same position. You don't want to see that.
All right, Lakers
fans. I can go first.
No, go ahead, so.
Y'all think I'm gonna say Denver, but I don't think they want to face Golden State. Well, I think Golden State their biggest threat. If we talking realistically, I think because now the only reason why I say this now is because like it's just the we don't have no big like Jackson Hayes is cool, but like it's like now I ain't gonna say we can't beat them, but it's like it's a little more tough because now we don't have no big man. So like now it's gonna be a lot like, but it's like we can still beat them, but like just because the simple fact we don't have a big, so it's really gonna be small ball versus small ball. So
when do Golden State lose at small ball? Never. I
mean, granted, the Lakers been playing a lot of small ball since the trade, and they small ball been kind of successful. That's why I say they can still beat them, but I wouldn't. That still would be a tough matchup for the Lakers, and it's just Steph versus LeBron. That's always a tough matchup.
Delays.
Other Lakers fan? I was gonna let the Lakers fans go first.
I'll go last, buddy.
Luka fan.
You want to go last?
Luka fan.
I do believe I do agree with Solo. I do think ultimately that is their biggest threat. But I feel like they don't want to see the Nuggets, man. I feel like I get why Lakers fans will be confident in that series against the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Because now you have Luka instead of Anthony Davis, who can go back and compete with that other scoring that Jamal Murray just seems to just do when he plays against the Lakers. But when you peel that back, it's like, okay, Jamal Murray gonna be Jamal, Luka gonna be Luka, LeBron gonna be LeBron. But Jokic being Jokic against Jackson, like I feel like you don't realize how much he's gonna eat on Jackson. He was eating on Anthony Davis, and I be watching Jokic. When Jokic is in that mode, he can score almost 30 in the first quarter if he wants to. He gonna be fucking Jackson Hayes up. I ain't gonna lie. Even and when you got the Lakers, it's like, bro, like the Warriors, you got certain type of like defenders. So it's like you got Draymond, okay, he's small. Then you got a nigga like Jimmy coming down the double. He kind of pesky. He gonna be reaching for the ball. He can get a little steal. Same with Pods. Steph is a good passing lane guy. But it's like with the Lakers, it's like you digging down. The best person that's gonna have to dig down with Jackson Hayes is gonna be LeBron. Anybody other than LeBron, it's gonna be a rough night game. But LeBron is very smart. Luka's smart too, but defensively, Jokic gonna be he dove down. He probably gonna take too long to come double, all type of shit. LeBron, he gonna be on point. He gonna double. He gonna be a certain way. It's like Jokic against Jackson Hayes. There's no IQ. It's just size. He gonna be fucking that boy up. And I know the Lakers are gonna have. It's gonna be very good because you're not. There's no way in hell they're throwing Alex Len out there ever, especially against Jokic. What they gonna end up doing is they're gonna end up. I know it's gonna be Rui and LeBron taking a lot of them Jokic minutes, and then you're gonna be fucking them up. You're gonna be fucking Rui and LeBron up.
They fucking them up. Unless they double him, they gonna have to double the fuck out of Jokic.
That's the thing. People don't want to double Jokic because he'll get 13 assists off of like Michael Porter is very likely smacking at it. Jamal Murray is very likely smacking at it.
I'm doubling the fuck out of Jokic.
And that's the thing. If Jamal Murray there and he's being the Jamal Murray that's usually against the Lakers, it's hard to play it. It's hard to double that. Because that's a Jamal Murray that niggas don't see throughout the season. This nigga start averaging like 25 against some niggas. Like throughout the season, he give you like 17. Then he start averaging then he just come out of nowhere 35, 30. Like he just be different. So if he cooking, that's what makes them hard to guard. I ain't gonna lie. Even if Jamal Murray miss, I feel like Jamal Murray missing that series is the Lakers' best chance. But it's still gonna be a hard fall series. Jokic is gonna be. I'm telling you, bro. He just don't have the right type of defenders to guard him, bro. That's all. And that's the wrong person. And I had the right type of defenders. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga's virtually unstoppable. And he working from right at the rim. And not like Luka, he's unstoppable, but he got to get to the rim. He got to get into his shit. Jokic's already on the block. He catch the ball at the elbow. Like, how about you, Lakers fan? The last Lakers fan?
Both.
I'm not a Lakers fan, Luka fan.
Both y'all answers are highly incorrect. The biggest threat to the Los Angeles Lakers is obviously the Boston Celtics.
Bro, get the fuck on, bro. We talking the West, bro. We been doing this the whole time, bro. We have never been about switching conferences, bro. That's what we're doing. That's what we're repeating teams. The Boston Celtics is the biggest threat to everybody, bro.
I didn't switch conferences.
Oh, bro, you can't pick the Celtics, bro. You gotta pick somebody in the West, like we've been doing, bro.
Bro, what I'm saying is nobody in the West is our threat, bro. The only threat to us is Boston Celtics because we're making it to the championship. That's exactly what I'm telling your ass, nigga.
I take that answer. Oh, bro.
Don't worry about shit. I ain't actually gonna
say next. The Clippers.
John did some crazy shit. Which ever since John said we're good in the West, they never been good in the West. So let me just not say that. But I feel confident about my team. That's all I'm saying.
What about the Clippers then?
The Flippers. I think the biggest threat to them is Lakers, OKC, them.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick one, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. There's a lot of niggas that can fuck these niggas up. These niggas suck. I'm gonna go Lakers, bro, because, bro, you know who's on that team. We know who's on that team. The Slovenian killer. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see that man in the playoffs. They don't want to see that nigga in the playoffs. We know what goes on.
They beat them though most of the time.
They don't want to see the playoffs. Like I said, they don't want to see that man in the playoffs.
They win that matchup and Kawhi beats LeBron.
No, he doesn't. Not this year either. He's been whooping their ass all year too. Dragging their ass.
He hasn't played.
Dragging their ass.
He hasn't played. Maybe like one time.
Like I said, Clippers.
How about Clippers fan?
Luka. What about the Clippers fan?
What about the Clippers fan?
James Harden fan once again. I'm gonna go with. I'd probably say the team they don't. The biggest threat to the Clippers is probably. He picked the Lakers. I'm gonna go with the Denver Nuggets.
Why?
Only because simply because of Jokic.
All right, I'm gonna go the Clippers. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, easy. Everybody like that. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. They do not want to see the Lakers. They don't want to see the Lakers. I ain't gonna lie. They don't match up well. Zubac is gonna own the paint, but Zubac is not Jokic. It's not really gonna matter. It's gonna be a lot of rebounds, twos, but he's not to the point where he just gonna like Luka and LeBron. They can crash the boards on Zoo. It's a little different. It's not the same monster, bro. Kawhi would have to be very good for that series to be even. Because I ain't gonna lie. Yes, usually it will be a tougher series, bro. Taking out Luka and adding Anthony Davis is a big difference. You have to really guard this nigga. You have to guard another nigga that can give you the same. Feel me? You have a nigga who can give the same exact stat line, if not better, that you're afraid of LeBron putting up. This nigga can put up. He's probably going to put it up.
He's definitely going to get stuff. Them in the Suns, he's going to. I ain't gonna lie. There's no. We've seen it too many times. I ain't gonna lie. At this point, we know it's gonna happen. You might as well chalk up 30, 10, and 10 at least, and that's damn near half. Sometimes that'd be a halftime stats. Honestly, against the Lakers. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes those be half. It has happened before. The Suns lucky they not gonna make the play in this year, so they don't even got to worry about that shit. Cause man, we just seen this nigga Luka outscore their whole team before at halftime. Nigga got 35. They only got 30 as a team. Yeah,
Luka, he a whole different animal. I ain't gonna lie.
And a player. Oh man.
He's what makes it hard to talk crazy about the Lakers now. He's like, fuck, this got Luka.
We just traded that bum ass hurt ass. Oh my god! Like even tonight,
this nigga. Oh, bro, you see what he did? You see what AD did? And you see the outcome, oh, bro. As I watching the tribute, I'm like, bro, they really traded this nigga for AD, and they initiated the trade. That makes it even worse.
Come on, bro.
Like, y'all is the.
I can see, and that's what Mark Cuban was saying, bro. Like, you niggas could have got fucking like if the Spurs see if you made Luka available, you know how many draft picks you could have fucking got. Better young players. No disrespect to AD, but it's like, damn, even what Brian Webber say, the fact that you niggas didn't even get Austin Reeves. You just gave Luka Austin Reeves. That's bro.
I ain't gonna lie, these some dumbass.
That's dumb as hell. If I'm Dallas, bro, if I'm taking AD, I'm like, give me Austin Reeves too.
Some
like these niggas got finesse. What they said, and they didn't make it no better. They said, okay, we'll give you one pick. You could have got fucking 5. The Spurs, bro, I'm telling you, the Spurs would have easily gave up. Fuck them picks for Fox. They would have gave up all they damn there for Luka.
Would have gave up Castle.
Hell yeah, they would have gave up Castle.
Because you talking about Luka, you think you got to give up certain people at least.
They had Kelder. They had. I ain't lie, it's totally different to Spurs. They got hella shit. They could have gave up.
But he in a situation, he's trying to win now. So if he's trying to win now, still, I wouldn't make that trade though. I would have tried like Jaylen Brown or something like that. Like,
no, they wasn't even thinking that. They called for him. They was trying to get, they were trying to get a knockout. So they called. Joel was hurt, so they ain't called Philly. They called
Milwaukee. Is not a knock.
They called not Milwaukee, a knock. But they want a big because they thinking like point guard. You know how they think.
And you just help the team. In your same conference. Like that was just so stupid. It was just a stupid trade all the way around. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Please.
80 had 13 bro. 11 tonight. We had 45, 86. And Kyrie out.
That nigga responsible for like 70 points of the game, man. Like, this nigga's crazy. Yeah. But for the Nuggets, I'm gonna say the most dangerous team for them is the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I feel like just last year, even with the swap out with Pussycat and Joe,
I agree. They still got their number. I agree. They got their number, bro. Did you not just see the last couple of games when they played them? They still got their number. Because Rudy, that's a series where Rudy actually is kind of useful. That's a series that Rudy is actually kind of useful. I will say.
And you can play that double big lineup with him and Reed, and that could be even more useful for them too.
Bro,
which is crazy because the Lakers should have had that 2 games.
Trolling Jamal Murray. You know he likes trolling. He likes trolling Jamal Murray. He just like trolling that nigga.
So both of y'all saying Timberwolves?
Yes. If I'm the Nuggets, that's who at first round I'm avoiding them niggas. Now if they face the Timberwolves, oh yeah, Denver might be in a whole bunch of trouble.
Timberwolves got what the Rockets need. Like they got that same grit. The Rockets almost could be a better defensive team, but they don't have that. But they don't have that young. That's what I'm saying. They don't have that explosive scorer that they need. That's gonna carry them each round. Jalen Green is just not there yet, and Sagoon is not there yet either. They can make it tough on somebody.
J4, of course, the NBA is trying to get a ring with Luka. You trying to send off, one of your top guy, and then
NBA trying to give
guy.
Steph another ring. Against Steph another ring. I don't know what y'all talking about, Luka. Now all of a sudden they want to get Luka a ring.
They're trying to bring the old best player into the new best player. Both get a ring at the same time. That's a win-win for the NBA. Of course, they're trying to get the Lakers a ring.
That's not happening in 2025.
2025, 2026. One of those years we're getting that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Guaranteed.
Not 2025. Steph got 2025, buddy.
2025 or 2026.
And once we win and KD come too, over with.
Bro. And it's the first time on, bro. Make sure you get that like, comment, subscribe, man. But that's what we talking about. I'll say the biggest threat to Denver would be y'all already win Minnesota. I might have to go with y'all because y'all right, bro. Minnesota damn near just got that. But like, I don't know, them niggas this year. I feel like them niggas, bro.
Nah, if they play, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If Minnesota end up facing Denver in the first round, I would probably pick Minnesota or 6. And because Minnesota, it's some of Minnesota got if you think about their team, they're built to beat a team like Denver. It's just the only difference this year is just Randall and Cat. If Randall can kind of mimic what Cat does in a way, it kind of balances itself out.
Randall is still a problem in the playoffs, and now he's in a different position. Like every time with Jalen Brunson, he was down there hurt or something. Like somebody's always hurt, so he was still playing a certain role. We've never really seen him as like a second option without all that pressure. And you got AE, and he feeding off AE. And if he fucking up, you got Nas Reed, gang. Like, oh, to me, man, Minnesota dangerous if they make it to the playoffs. I don't think teams want to play them necessarily.
Just to give people a different perspective, I'll say OKC. Just because OKC, young team, they got the MVP. Well, I don't think he's MVP, not in my book. We'll talk about that next video.
I say that's MVP versus MVP though.
That's what I'm saying. So they got somebody to match up, but then this is how OKC can win. They gotta speed Denver up, and Denver just lost their coach. So being speed up their offense. Well, you don't think that would work? They speed the game up where Jokic can't post up, get them high posts, and run their offense. You play defense. I
don't think
Dorchester Chamber on Jamal Murray, speed him up. Have Alistair Russo on Jamal Murray, speed him up. You throw different.
I ain't say that.
You throw defenders different.
I'm talking about the coach. I don't think the coach gonna matter.
What? Mike Malone? That's a huge. You can't just lose your coach. We gonna talk about that, but still, I feel like the losing of the coach sets it up, makes it easier for a younger team that's good enough to speed them up and fuck up their game plan coming into the playoffs. So I don't think they want to see OKC, especially with a guy like Shea who can close out games. Like Denver is great for keeping the game very close, and then they have great execution late game. Now with missing their coach, that opens up that hole where they were very good at late game.
Yeah.
So
Denver could potentially be a first round team depending on the matchup.
So I feel like OKC could be their biggest threat possibly if they young shit mix their energy plus with how good Shea is. Like that's really what it is. It's like the energy part already gonna get you a game or two, but then you having a nigga like Shea and Jalen Williams. But Jalen Williams is gonna have to hoop. He can't get clamped by Eric Gordon. Now, if Eric Gordon clamps him, that's gonna be tough. But if he plays just like just regular, I'm not even saying elevate his play from regular season to playoff. If he just play like how he's playing right now, just regular, how he's playing, averaging 19 or 21, whatever he's averaging. And play his little defense, and everybody else play the defense, I feel like OKC can get their ass. They can speed them up. They ain't gonna be ready. Late game execution is gonna be wide open. And Shea can close out the game. He can get his own shot to close out the game. Denver ain't got no lockdown defenders for you. I mean, Eric Gordon, good defender. I say a good defender. I won't call him a lockdown. Especially on a nigga like Shea. Maybe like Braun or something. Like Shea, hell no. They gonna shoot. They got the shoot they used to have. There's things you could do. I think Denver got hold. I'm saying, bro, a couple of these teams from last year, I'm seeing little cheeks in their armor. I ain't gonna lie.
Denver got this is the first season without KCP. But even last year, they had holes, though. It's just KCP adds another hole. But they had holes last year, too.
Brown been playing good this year as a whole. Like, him specifically playing good this year. But in the playoffs, it's not about you playing good. It really is about matchups. So, like, if you can make Brown shoot, which... As you see in the Lakers game, they made him shoot. And a lot of teams start doing that later in the season. That's why his numbers been going down. They've been making his ass shoot. He's a white boy that can't shoot that good. So it's like that fucks him up. They haven't. That's
what Draymond was doing.
And they make him shoot. And then what you doing? Do something out for Russ? He can't shoot. So it's like you got two niggas that can't shoot the shooting guard spot. Then
damn, I forgot they got Russ.
If Jamal Murray not hit, that's what I'm saying. Jamal Murray plays a big factor. If you throw, that's what I'm saying. You throw Lou Dort and Caruso on him, speeding him up. He got to take tough shots. It could be. I ain't gonna lie. It could be a tough night. Jokic's gonna have to have 6-point triple double every night. Yeah.
Or Jokic just be the point guard. Jokic bring it up now. That stops a lot of that.
But then that's what they got Chet and Hartenstein for. Now we finna see why they got these niggas. They brought in Hartenstein for that shit.
What they gonna do? It's Jokic bring the ball up.
Being big. The whole point of bringing Hartenstein is so Chet can play the 4 and get help side. That's gonna help against a nigga like Jokic.
Watch this nigga play point guard right now.
The thing you say Jokic's gonna be doing against the Lakers is gonna be harder for him to do against OKC. In hindsight, now, granted, they still got
Chet giving up 90 pounds, gang. First of all,
he's not gonna guard him.
So that's not as tough as you think.
He's not playing all ball. I mean, he's playing all ball at 7'3".
Jokic don't got it. Jokic don't got to score at the rim.
That's more about your thing.
Jokic don't got to score at the rim, but he's still going to.
He's a pretty good defender though. He's gonna wear him down. Then you got Jalen. You got the other Jalen Williams throwing there just for some minutes.
And then you have Chet come over. You have Chet come over and help. Then Aaron Gordon lob. Okay.
No, he gonna have to shoot that bitch. Chet 7'3". Come on now, Chet.
What does that mean?
7'3". That means a
lot. Jokic passing the ball. That ball gonna get there.
Giannis is only 6'11". He's great at doing that. Think about Chet doing that 7'3".
Not as fast, not as athletic. Seems like a slower recovery to me.
Slow recovery. He's in the right position. That's what I'm saying. He got to be right. He got a lot of things that go right, but it's not impossible. Last year, it's not impossible. I can see it. They got.
I can see it. I can see it too. I'm just talking.
Very good game.
How about the Warriors?
I'll say. Go ahead, Solo. Go ahead.
Their matchup, I want to say.
Yeah, I would say. Niggas gonna think I would say the Lakers. I think the Lakers, but I'm gonna throw a curveball. I'm gonna say Denver Nuggets. I'm gonna say I'm gonna throw a curveball. I'm gonna say Denver Nuggets, cause Jokic. I mean, y'all ain't got no size. I mean, y'all literally got no size. If AD was getting foul calls and shit, y'all complain about AD size. I think Jokic size is gonna take that shit to a whole different level. Plus his passing and shit. Now, what I will say, I've seen this in the regular season when they played the Warriors. Them other guys gotta hit shots. Them other guys don't hit shots. That's gonna be. It's gonna make it tough. But as far as the biggest threat, I'll say Denver Nuggets. Jokic, they play how they regularly play. That's gonna be a very tough matchup. Draymond Green's gonna have to. They're gonna have to start throwing Draymond on him. He's gonna be killing Looney. So Draymond, y'all gonna have to do the small ball shit, and you're gonna have to hope that Kuminga and Jimmy could dig very well and help out and double show and get back, which they can, but they're gonna have to work. So I say
Broken Pods and Moody. We got a lot of players that could do that.
You don't want those players to dig.
We got GP, we got Pods, we got Moses. We got GP, Moses, and somebody GP go, nigga, they're gonna be guarding Jamal Murray. They're gonna be getting that nigga out the way.
Right.
He's not doing. He don't let that shit on the Lakers. He's not doing that shit on us.
That's why I say now that would be another thing about kind of with the OKC thing. How I said that they'll throw Lou Dort and Caruso. Y'all got some niggas y'all can throw at them too.
But I don't like the way we play when we play a nigga like Jokic and LeBron. I feel like they dig too much on LeBron. I hate that. It's like they think this still 2016. Like they be guard him like he's still, like they got a little too much respect for LeBron sometimes. Jokic is kind of that too, but Draymond can dig a little better with Jokic to me. You don't ever have to guard LeBron. That'd be the problem. I don't know why they don't stick this nigga on LeBron.
Because he haven't guarded it. You gotta guard. You gotta play outside.
Shit, not this year. throw Moody on Jackson. Throw Steph on that nigga. Box his ass up. Well, how about you, Solo? Who you got up, man?
All right, I got. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Houston. I'm gonna say Houston. I'm gonna say Wado. I'm gonna say Wado. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna give a very good analogy. Why? Houston is the only team out of the Western Conference teams that have the defensive personnel to make things kind of interesting against Golden State. They're the only team. Defensively wise, now offense, that's different. But defensively, I'm strictly just going off. If I look at all the other teams, I want to say I go like Denver. They defenders don't really scare. Lakers, I'm not worried about their defenders. I'm more worried about their offense. Clippers, they got defenders, but are they?
You don't think their offense plays a factor? Like Houston,
but I'm just saying. I'm telling you. I mean, it would be cool saying the Lakers and the Nuggets and shit. No, let's spice it up. I'll say Houston, and Houston got the type of coach where Ime can kind of give them niggas some type of life. Like he kind of.
We beat Ime in the finals already. He's not that good.
I know. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but I'm just saying like the team they don't kind of want to face. It's just that team, and they're young. They're young. You know, they have the. You know, Dylan Brooks already.
Moses not young. Moses not young. Jonathan not young. Quinn not young. We
no, they are. But I'm saying, I just said Houston's the only team has the defensive versatility that can kind of. Not saying nobody's locking up Stephen Curry, but I'm saying defensively. Now, offensively, that's a whole different ball game. But defensively, if I'm looking at the Amen Thompson, the Torian East, whatever his name is, Dylan Brooks, and you know, I'm just looking at it from a. Like, I'm not saying they're gonna beat the Warriors, but I'm saying tough matchup. Like, I think that would be
Warriors don't want to face the Rockets,
huh?
So yes. The Warriors don't want to face the Rockets.
No, they can beat them, but like it's gonna be a tough series. Like, it's gonna be I see a lot of like real playoff basketball, 80s, 80 points.
Similar to the Kings series a couple years ago.
No, it won't be that series. It'll be more defensive wise. Like offensively. That was like an offensive type of series.
Yeah,
like
down.
This is gonna be defense. Like that's why I say that because of personnel. Like, you know, and Golden State's a good defensive team too. So I'm just saying it as, you know, they got Amen. Like Houston got the defensive capability to match up with Golden State. Now offense, that's a different ballgame. But we just talk about strictly defense. They have defensive personnel. Out of all the teams in the West, they have the best defensive personnel to match up with Golden State. Because I wanted to say Memphis, but Memphis perimeter defenders is not like Houston's. Like, yeah, they got Jaren Jackson, but Houston defenders are way better. So, I'm taking.
Biggest threat to the Golden State Warriors, I think, is probably the Boston Celtics.
I knew he was gonna do that. I knew exactly what he was gonna do that. Right. I knew he was gonna do it. You can't take that shit. I already did it. You can't
Boston fucking Celtics.
You can't use the Celtics. I already used
the Cleveland Cavaliers. One of them.
Yeah, you can't do that. I already said that. It's over with.
Nah, bro. That's what I think. I think Cleveland or Boston, the only team that can be teams.
That's the first day to depend on who y'all play.
Bro, I don't go fuck. Who we play? I ain't gonna lie. We play y'all, Denver, Houston, OKC. We whooping y'all ass. Bro, we're going to the finals. What are you talking about?
Y'all died. Oh my god. All right.
We're going to the finals. Who's guarding pods? I ain't seen nobody guard this nigga in a minute. I ain't seen nobody guard that nigga in a minute, sir. He got lied.
I ain't seen nobody guard.
I hope they treat him like he's not that good in the playoffs. I hope they guard him like he's not that good in the playoffs.